Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Portia, and I am so excited. I don't know, somehow filming YouTube, like, my little channel has got me so excited. And I mean, I thank each and every person who has viewed my video, my not my last video that just uploaded, but the video before, my second video ever of all times. I am so grateful because that means that you have given me a chance to actually, like, you know, share my viewpoint. Whether you subscribe or not, I would appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button below. But whether you do or not, the fact that you gave me a minute or two out of your time, however much you gave of your time to listen to me, it warms my heart so much. So, you know, if you just keep those views coming and everything, I'd appreciate it so very much. If you don't mind, if you would subscribe, I'd appreciate even more. But even if you don't, you know, I'm still grateful, because, you know, this is something that, you know, I've been absolutely scared of. You know, there's so many channels, and, you know, people can be so judgmental and everything, and, you know, I'm just a little voice, and, you know, I don't have, like, I'm not a big name or whatever, but, you know, I have my dreams and everything, and I have what I love, and, you know, I love to share it with you guys, and, you know, from the bottom of my heart, just be truthfully honest and just chit chat with you guys and everything. And, you know, that just means a lot to me. You know, YouTube is fun, you know, and, you know, so that's how it is. And that's what I have to say on the matter. So with that said, let's get into this video actually about the palette or palettes that have actually upstaged and uprooted BH Cosmetics out of my vacation staple. And I'm really excited about these palettes because I never thought, I got one of them, and then I never thought that I would get blessed to get the other two, because these are very pricey palettes. They run for $125 each. And these palettes are actually these are actually, there's 3 of them in total. I discussed one of them in my second video of all times on my channel. And you know, it is the palette, the Pat McGrath Mothership palettes. And yes, I do have 1, 2, 3. I do have all 3. The cost of which is $375. Of course, I only bought 1. 2 of them were gifted to me by a friend. So I appreciate that. But they are just such amazing palettes. I still can't say enough about them. They are just gorgeous and beautiful, and just, it would be like wearing a Versace dress or a Versace gown to, like, the Grammys. It's just such a beautiful product to have, that even if you can't, like, get the product, the palette rather, you know, she has the lipsticks. These retail for $38, but the pigmentation on them, you don't have to go over 1,000,001 times. They're beautiful, they're matte. She also has a Luxe Trance. These are the matte trance, because this is when I first bought and got into Pat McGrath. This is the shade that I actually have on my lips. It is such a beautiful shade. It actually looks better in the camera. It actually looks more pink. It looks more brown, like reddish brown in real life, but this is such a beautiful product. Beautiful product. I have never felt a lipstick like this. It's just, I mean, I know this might be, you might say this is a waste of money, but if I took it and I did like that, if you just looked, oh my god, it's just velvety, and it's comfortable, and it's not drying, and it's everything a lipstick should be. Anyway, like the lipstick, the eyeshadows are everything an eyeshadow should be. So of course you have this one, which I swatched a couple of colors, so I won't swatch those again. Then you have this one, which has more of a party kind of smoky eye type of thing going on. And I'm telling you, these pigments are just everything. This gold, for example, this gold is just, when I tell you the gold is just, I'm not even pressing hard. Look at the reflect on that. It's like an antique gold. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Even the shadows. Now you will notice They're in each palette you do have the same black shade, but this black shade you can't get enough of. It's phenomenal. But I will actually show you. That is that pink eyeshadow shade. Now when I swatched, the gold was a pigment. This is a shadow. So, okay, and they're just so luxe and so soft. I mean, oh, look at that. It has a gold reflect. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. And then of course you have this one, which the model who is wearing this, I like live for this. But look at that blue. That blue is literally everything. I'm gonna actually swatch the blue. It's just, oh my gosh. If you want to see more in depth and more talk about it, check out Glam Life Guru's channel. She just did the review, and she actually had the giveaway, giving away one of those palettes because she accidentally bought two. So check out her review, you know, if you want more tea on it. But it is just, oh my gosh, that blue, I cannot say enough. So what happened was, ever since I discovered this little guy a couple of months ago, I have like been in love with Pat McGrath, all things Pat McGrath. This little lipstick changed my mind. And so when she announced these are part of her permanent collection, I was stoked. And you know, right now they have all three of them right now, when they just launched like in store maybe about a month ago, is a blessing. And even more blessed, I was even more blessed about to find, actually when I went to, I'm gonna tell you. So when I want something, I will hunt it down. I mean, I will literally call 10 freaking Sephora's, 10 Ultas, 10 Macy's. I will find a way to get it to me. So there's these little top coats, as they're called. They were launched by Natasha Denona, and I was determined to get all four. I was determined. Which Natasha Denona is actually going to be a subject on a later date, but I'm just kind of giving you the backstory. So I finally found it. I called like 10 Sephora's, and I finally found them. A lot of places they were sold out. They hadn't been put out on the floor yet. I finally found them. So I went to Sephora on the east side by 59th and Lexington, because I do live in New York City. Went to the east side of Manhattan, and I went to pick them up. So while I was in line, I went to line to you know, tell them, you know, I have them on hold, you know, I'm here to pick them up. And what do I spot? Anybody who is a makeup enthusiast and following along Pat McGrath's journey with her cosmetics line knows she did these limited edition releases. So like this was a limited edition release before it became part of her permanent collection. She had like pigments, she had other lipsticks actually that were in like a slim line that were part of her permanent collection. But she had these kits, these Lust kits for like $60 that I was like, when they first came out maybe like a year ago, I was like, whatever, who's gonna pay that much for a shot? I didn't understand the hype. And I was like, I got Urban Decay, because I was like, I'm still a die-hard Urban Decay fan, but I was like, I have Urban Decay. Why do I need the Pat McGrath? So after this lipstick and everything, and after this palette, I was like, Pat McGrath, Pat McGrath, Pat McGrath, Pat McGrath, I need you in my life. And I was like, oh my god, why didn't I purchase those other ones before? And I went on Amazon, and they're selling them for like $165 to $175 for the same $60 kit. I got lucky, and I'm only going to show you part of the components because the eyeliners I have put away. And but I did use the eyeliners today, and it's just it's a beautiful inky black. I'm just going to say that. I found, what is this, the bronze and the bronze. So I found the kits which have the pigment and the cream, and I'm going to tell you that along with those, I'm going to be carrying these pups. Oh yeah, these pups. And I got 3 out of 4, and I'm going to swatch one because there's actually one more palette I want to show that I've actually had some of their eyeshadows before, but I'm actually carrying this because of course there's not a lot of transition shades in. That's the only thing bad about the Pat McGrath. It's not like a typical shadow palette, so you don't have like the typical warm tone transition shades that I love. But it doesn't deter me. Just I have another palette for that. So these pigments are cream, or these are cream shadows, whatever. Yeah, these are cream shadows. And the reflect on them, when I tell you the reflect on them, oh my god, it's just, I don't know if I have orgasm from it or not, but it's just gorgeous. Of course, you have also the gold, which surprisingly the gold is just not as poppin', but I'll show you the gold. The gold is there. And in person, it looks better on camera, but in person, it's just, you can't even see it in camera. It's just, it's not like the bronze. The bronze is just so gorgeous, but the gold I wouldn't give up for anything. And of course, you have copper, which is this gorgeous shade here, and it's gonna go right here, and you can see it just looks like, oh my god, liquid metal. It's just, can you imagine popping this like on your cheek as a highlight? Oh my god, on your cheek as a highlight, it's just phenomenal. And I gotta show you this bronze pigment is everything. Oh my gosh, it's everything. And yes, these are going with me on vacay because you cannot leave these. Just look how the light hits it. It's just, these are just, oh my gosh, I even tried it as a highlighter. It was gorgeous. Look at that. It's just, the light does not do it justice. And of course, it comes with this Maybelline mixing liquid, which Maybelline is more of a pro brand. You can mix it and just create the most beautiful, luxurious molten eye, which I'm like in the market to do because it's holidays and any day you should wear molten eye. It's just something about it. It's just gives me an orgasm. Right, last thing I'm going to quickly cap on is this palette. This palette goes so beautifully with all of the Pat McGrath palettes, so beautifully. The pigmentation on Viseart palettes is, I know this palette is $80. I know you're gonna say $80 freaking dollars for some bum shirt, normal looking shadows, but I'm going to tell you, Viseart, I'm not a big fan of their blushes, but when it comes to their shadows, they bring the game. They bring it. They like up the ante on it. I mean, oh my god. I gotta show you. Look at that. That is just the most beautiful, beautiful kind of transition-y, like for like the lower crease. It's such a beautiful color that if I show you on my arm, and they're buildable, but you see it just blends in so creamily. This is worth it. A little goes a long way. This is so worth it. So yeah, so these and these pops are definitely going with me on vacay. I mean, oh my gosh, I cannot, oh my gosh, this is the bronze. I cannot take it anymore. I literally, like, I know I have highlight on my cheek, but I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this pigment. Oh yes, just look at that. It's just, oh my god, look at that. Look at this side, look at this side. Oh my god, oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it's just, it's everything. Oh my god, the way the light hits it, it's just, it's gorgeous. And that's all I'm going to say. Anyway, that is it for today's discussion on basically what knocked out BH Cosmetics and became my replacement for basically what I'm using on my eyes for my vacation is going to happen in a few weeks. So I'm going to actually try to upload a couple of videos. You know, I'm going to try to film and upload a couple of videos for you guys because I'm going to be probably out of commission with YouTube for like, I'm going to be probably out of the YouTube game for about a week. And when I get back, I'm probably not gonna want to start filming till like maybe a couple of days after I get back. So yeah, anyway, I have a whole ton of stuff to talk about. You know, like I said, I'm gonna start doing tutorials very soon. You know, maybe I'll do a tutorial with this and this, you never know. Anyway, thank you for tuning into my channel, and I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.